Frugal Hugel Gardener, and today I'm going to talk about plantains. I went ahead and got a plantain corm from a member on my gardening group. I appreciate it. Not sure what variety this is. Maybe she knows and will tell me. But I went ahead and as soon as I got it, I hosed off all of the dirt and I made a solution of copper fungicide after I had the corms clean, and it's a bluish color. That's what I did the other ones with. And so you want to soak it, and that way when you plant it, there's no fungus on it, because fungus happens a lot when you transplant a banana plant from someone else that ships you the corm. In between my beds, there's no problem. So the best thing you could do is fill up a bucket and soak it and wash it down, the whole thing, top and bottom, all of it. So you want to do both sides like that. Get it all over it, wash it down. Okay, wash it off of your hands. Okay, so a corm this big, I'm gonna go ahead and plant it in a big pot right now so it could start growing. I could just plant it in the ground, but I want it over here so I could take care of it. So let me go get a large pot and I'll come back and we'll plant it. Okay, so I have a really nice big pot for the large plantain corm. So once again, Jennifer, I appreciate you sending me your plantain corm so I could turn it into a healthy adult plant and start multiplying them and get a chance to taste what your plantains taste like. Hopefully you know the variety. I'd like to know what it is if you could get it to me. So anyway, I'm over here in my compost pile and I'm gonna go ahead and fill this up. Now this is the same compost that I've been using on other plants. It's horse manure, it's composted chips, and it's Florida sand. So it's a mixture mixed up. So this is what I'm using. Okay, so I got a good amount in there. So this corm is fairly large. It's still soaking, so I'm gonna make this a big hole down in here. Okay, here's the corm. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in. That looks to be pretty good right there. I could probably okay, I'm gonna go get a little knife so I could cut a little bit of the dead stuff off over here. Okay, so I got some scissors and I have a cup. So I put the scissors in the fungicide and I'm going to cut some of this off. Okay, so basically just took off any brown stuff in here. Gonna put this back in there. And just go ahead and soak it with the fungicide one more time and wash it off. Okay, so that looks really good. So now I'm just going to take it and put it in here and push all this back around. I want to bury it up to there, so that looks good. Okay, this is now planted in a large pot. I got to go ahead and turn on my hose, and I'm going to push down all the soil. I'm going to wash it in, take out any air pockets. Okay, so I have the hose, the water's coming out cool. Gonna make sure that washes down in there. Don't want any air pockets. I'm gonna let this water wash down a little bit. Okay, so as that water is going down, I'm going to go get some chips to put on here. Okay, so I got some chips. I'm just going to go ahead and pat this down. Okay, should be no air in there. Now, put some chips around it. Okay, so here you go. It's watered, it's packed down, it's in some good compost, 3 different mixtures, composted chips, and some Florida sandy soil, and some composted horse manure. Watered it down, get all those air pockets out, got chips on top, nice big corm. As you can see, where the corm was cut, the plantain, the center rhizome, is already rising out of the center, so it's showing signs of growth, which is normal. So usually I would just go ahead and cut that right over here, but I'm just going to leave it as it is and let it do its thing. Just going to drop a little bit more of this fungicide on it, like that. That's it. Now I'm going to take it on over there and let it set and let nature take its course. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it in between these so I could check it out every day and make sure everything's okay with it. Okay, great. So I'm next to my hose so I can make sure that it stays moist. Right now I just saturated it with water, so I don't have to do anything now. We got rain coming this week, so it could just sit here like this and I don't even have to put water on it unless I reach down in there and it's totally dry. But I kind of think it's just going to stay right here in between these 2 banana plants, and until it starts doing this right here, it's good to go. So anyway, this is Sam, the Frugal Hugel Gardener. I hope you enjoyed. Show your love, give me a like. Talk to you later.